Hello. This particular video is a how-to for making your classroom web page. Let me go ahead and share my screen and we'll go right to it. So the classroom web page is one that you're going to make for this particular assignment. However, my guess is that you're going to design some kind of a classroom web page no matter where you work. This is very much a digital time. Parents expect to be able to go to your page and see exactly what their children are doing this week, what they're supposed to be learning, and get their information rather than sending home a whole bunch of notes in a backpack that just get thrown out at the end of the week anyway. Okay. So let's get started. Your classroom webpage assignment. First thing I'd like you to do is look and see what other teachers have done. And granted, some of these teachers have gone way over and above what I expect you to do for this assignment. But nevertheless, it's fun just to browse through their web pages and see what they have done. Okay. So for your assignment, make sure that somewhere on the front, the first slide that you get to, there's your name and whatever the age or grade of your class is. And it's got to be somewhere between pre-K and third grade, since this is early childhood. So you get to pick whatever you want to do. And the other thing, if you're not currently teaching, that's totally fine. Make it up. This is your one and only chance to just pretend. Which grade would you like to teach? If you want to teach preschool, then it's Mrs. Smith's preschool classroom. So there you go. So the first set of information that you're going to include is information related to your school or classroom. You're going to have handouts, all that stuff you'd normally just throw in the kids' backpacks. Well, you're going to create that and you're going to make sure it's in PDF form if you put it on the internet. You might want to include classroom rules. You might want to include your newsletter. It's always a wonderful idea to include age and grade level learning expectations. What should all kindergartners be learning? If this is a parent's first child, well, my goodness, unless they're teachers, how would they know what kindergartners are supposed to be learning? You'd have no idea. Lunch menu would be a great thing to include. Homework, current class projects, assignments, etc., etc., etc. So 4 to 5 informational items related to your school or classroom. Next thing you're going to look at is 4 to 5 informational items related to engaging parents in their child's education, because we all know when parents are engaged, children learn better. For instance, links to your school email. If you don't have a school email because you're a full-time student, if that's okay, make one up. Links to the made-up district website if you don't have one. Materials list, supply list. Links to educational websites, and I mean actual links that parents just have to click on that you recommend for a kindergartner or a first grader or second grade or whatever. Age appropriate reading list. Again, figure you've got 2 parents that are accountants. How are they supposed to know what a kindergartner is supposed to read? Okay. Community resources, always good. Free resources for parents. Ways in which families can help in the classroom and or extend what is being learned in the classroom. Next, you're going to look at 4 or 5 informational items about you, the teacher. Biographical information. You can talk about if you're from Tulsa area, where you grew up, that kind of stuff. Educational teaching background, your family, pets, hobbies, teaching philosophy. And it's always wonderful to include a picture because it just makes you seem more, relatable. Okay. Feel free to add other stuff if it's meaningful to your particular web page, because all classes have different needs. But here's a caution sign for you. Only post pictures of yourself that you would share with your grandma. I know most of you are probably laughing at this point, but trust me, I've seen some that I wouldn't share with grandma. And so I caution you strongly, be careful. Always include documents that are PDF. Do not include Microsoft Word documents on the internet, ever, because they can be altered. Once you've completed your website, make sure that you send the link to a family member to try out, to make sure every last little clicking link on there works. And finally, compare your website to the grading rubric before turning in your link to me. If you're working for a school currently, they will have web space that they've already purchased and would like you to use. However, if you're not working for a school currently, please use Wix.com. It's a free website and it's very easy to work with. And it's also very easy for me to access. Some websites that are free out there are almost impossible for me to access to assess. So Wix is not like that. They're super easy. And if you have any questions about this assignment, please let me know. I'll be happy to set up a meeting and we can go over it. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.